Hey guys, Frank here again. Follow-up video to the first one I did. I missed a couple things in the video. This one here I'm going to show you real quick. The keyboard, you can see the keyboard's plugged in via micro USB here. Okay, and I got up that program that I have loaded in there called ConvertPad. Okay, we're doing weight mass. And I just want to show you that if I click on here, okay, it's going to bring up values, and I got it down as 1. And now I'm hitting the keyboard here. I'm going to go back, and you can see it goes back. So let me scroll out a little bit. Okay, so we got 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Go back, change the values. I could put J in there. I could put N in there. It doesn't make a difference what it is in there. It's not going to recognize value because it's not numerical. But the keyboard works great. Mom. Where is it at? Equals. Dad. Okay, so the keyboard works fine. So we're going to get out of this. And just let you know. All right, and getting out of here. Going back. And I want to show you, let's pull this out real quick. I'm going to pull the micro USB out. Okay, pull the micro USB out. Now we're going to open this up. We're going to go into the camera here. And the camera. Here's the camera. It's a rear-facing camera. It's a 2 megapixel camera now. It's always rough looking at a video through a video. It's got a bluish tint to it because you're looking at the blue case. But let me see if I can pick something else out in the house. All right. That's not bad. My walls are maroon here. Looking out the yard. It's not a horrible picture. You know, it's the china closet there. It's really not that bad of a picture. It's really not. It's again, it's this rear-facing camera is 2 megapixel. The front-facing camera, okay, I'll lay this down here, is a. And I gotta click this here. Flip the camera around. This is the front-facing camera. And this is what you're looking at. All right. Part of my head there. And it's not that bad. This is supposed to be 0.3 megapixels. So, I mean, again, it's good for chatting, Skyping, and stuff like that. If you need to take a selfie for something, I mean, you know, you're not looking for Canon quality. You know, Canon quality out of a 0.3 megapixel camera. But you can see here, let you see my ugly mug a little bit more. It's not that bad. Again, it's a funky lighting situation. It's got white balance and all that stuff. I got maroon walls in here with the light shining in from the window to the right. So we switch back on the camera. Flip the camera back around for the rear-facing camera again, which is, now you can see it here. You can see it. It's not that bad. The quality is not that bad. Look at that. You can see the stitching in the case. You can see the chair. The color's not the truest, but it's not that bad. It's a little on the yellowish side, but you can see it. The detail's not that bad for a 2 megapixel camera for taking pictures. It's really not. And it has the front facing and the rear facing. Okay, I'm losing it here. Started losing my grip here a little bit. I'm sorry. Started losing my grip here. I'm just trying to hold this without pressing any volume buttons or anything. Okay, so there's the camera. We're going to quit out of this. Okay, so we're out of the camera. I'm going to lay this in the case here. Sorry about all the movement. Don't get sick. Back in the case here. Okay, and it's back in the case. Let me flip this out real quick. I want to show you. See if we can notice this. If you could take a look at it. It's a pearlescent white. I told you this before in the other video. This white is actually like a pearlescent white. It's like really, really sharp. Not just you're going to see the back of it, but really is nice. There's a TF card slot or the micro SD. There is the rocker switch for the volume control. There's the headphone jack, and then on top again, I'm going to go over that. Is the power or the power button or the or your if you want to close it down, put it to sleep, you can put it to sleep. Then you got the 5-volt charging jack which goes in there, and then micro USB with and then there's a microphone over here. Micro USB again is it works the keyboard or anything else you want to plug into it, because it does come with those cables, the micro USB to a regular USB. This can charge it or this can charge it either way, and they charge it equally the same. There's no special speeds or anything different or anything. It's all the same. So real quick video. I wanted to show you guys that with the cameras because I missed it. Want to show you the color. I wanted to show you that. Again, don't let anybody knock you on it. It's got great screen resolution. Let me see if I can do this real quick without going in here. I got to actually leave for work pretty soon, so let's do this real quick. Let's go into Xfinity TV Go. We'll let this load up. I'll show you the video quality again one more time. Remind me later. Let's click on Last Man Standing again. Sorry about that. It's good. I really like Tim Allen. You see some reflection there. So let's resume our playing. And again, when the video pops up and starts playing, it's not real great. It's sort of like, you know, when you're looking at a camera, when you take a picture, and you're scrolling through the pictures, and the pictures don't look that great, and you give them about a minute or two, not a minute, about a second or two, and then all of a sudden they come into high def or they come into focus. That's basically the same thing here.
And when you have the Capital One
so you're noticing the picture isn't that great. This is a commercial.
See what I mean?
And that's one of the reasons here. It's a commercial. But then you'll notice the picture get a lot better. There we go. And that's all it takes. And the picture looks a lot better. And this is almost HD. 1024 by 600 resolution. I mean, that's it. 1024 by 600 resolution. So, good quality picture on it. And again, I was telling you about the processor. The processor is capable of broadcasting. Processor is capable of broadcasting or Chromecasting in HD because it has that built into it. The All-Winner 833 is a very, very good processor. It's capable of doing that. It's got that Mali 400 GPU on it, and that helps chipset on it. And that's about it. I mean, I'm stumbling here, but I think that's about it. So we covered the camera, the 0.3 megapixel front-facing camera. You saw that's not that bad. You saw the rear-facing camera at 2 megapixels. It really wasn't that bad when I showed you the one shot. Showed you the finish, which is a pearlescent white for the white one. It came with the case. It came with the stylus there. Again, that purple stylus. I'm really, you know, I really don't understand the logic in that. They could have threw me something different instead of a purple one, but whatever. Maybe the guy who did that was colorblind, was putting it together. But I bought this on eBay from Campus 111. Excellent seller. Shipping is fairly fast. And that's about it. And he gives a discount. So if you look at if you go on eBay and you go to Campus 111, you'll see that you get a discount when you buy 2 or more, and it's a 5% discount. Now they're already discounting these pads, these tablets, pretty cheap. So, but there and again, this is the review of it, cameras and everything else. Don't get fooled by it. Don't be fooled by reviews. Again, no unboxing review. This is a review of the tablet. Don't be fooled by people telling you these things are not good. I actually dropped it on the floor in one of the videos I did, but it didn't load up. It wasn't capable of loading up. But I dropped it on the floor, picked it up. It fell on the rug floor, but for the most part, I mean, that's it. You know, it took a fall from about 4 feet up, and it was not a problem. The SD card didn't pop out or nothing. It's not functioning retarded or anything. It's fine. So just to let you know that it's you know, don't drop it on a hard floor because chances are it might bust open. It's not as great a build quality as maybe an iPad would be, but again, you're not to drop these things. Don't drop them. So for the most part, here you're looking at a TN screen, twisted pneumatic versus the interplane switching. It's not that bad. The only thing is the viewing angles. Let me see if we can get some viewing angles here. And you're not losing all that much. I mean, you're getting mostly glare in it, but you can see it lighten up. Go this way. That's the reflection in there, so you're not going to see that much. Here, it's not that bad. When you go down this way, so that's the difference between the TN screens and the IPS, where the IPS is visible from everything. But chances are, most of the time you're viewing this is what you're looking at it like this. And look at the picture on this. I mean, I know there's a classification called enhanced definition, because actually my son has a TV upstairs that's ED. Yeah, ED, erectile dysfunction, right? No, it's not HD. It's classified as ED, which is almost high definition. It's right up there. So I would classify this as ED, which is 1024 by 600, which is the resolution. It's just off a little bit from what you would consider high definition, but the screen is perfect. And again, the processor is capable of Chromecasting or broadcasting in HD. So nothing to worry about here. Sorry about the, I'm just rushing, trying to get through this stuff so I can get ready to get to work. And that's it. But Irulu X1A, Irulu eXpro X1A. And this is a very, very good tablet. No problems with it so far, except for the touch issue on the side of the right side of the screen when I was telling you. It's a little less responsive. Let me close out of this. A little less responsive on these things here. If you hit it directly on, you got to slide slightly to the left to get it to open up. But that's about it. It's probably just a screen. But for the most part, it doesn't hinder anything you do. It doesn't hinder anything. It doesn't stop you from doing anything. Sometimes when you touch in a certain spot, you saw me in the last video. I was trying to close out a page on the internet, and it kept going. It's just, you know, sensitivity. Some here, some there. It's just, you know, it's not that big a deal. It's really not that big of an issue. It's nothing that's going to break the deal. $57 out the door and shipped to you with the keyboard and stylus and the charger and the USB ports. I mean, come on, $57 versus 100 and something for a Samsung, or 200, 300 something for an iPad. So it's not a deal breaker. This works just as good. Running the Android 4.4.2 KitKat system. Can't beat it, guys. Really can't beat it. I'm out here. Take care, guys.